Tonight, the stars of NXT start their new year off with a boom as Carmelo Hayes goes one-on-one with Apollo Crews. Plus,
That knee is evil! I'm gonna outsmart you one more time!
just 1 week before the NXT Championship clash at New Year's Evil,
I'm ready for his mind games.
Bron Breakker joins the latest edition of the Grayson Waller Effect. NXT, live tonight, 8/7 Central, only on USA.